Let's bring in criminal defense attorney Matthew Fakhoury. Matthew, good to see you again. We were talking a little bit about sort of what we should expect. And preliminary hearings, it's all about sort of presenting the evidence that prosecution has gathered up to this point, presenting it to a judge, making sure that it's all set to go to trial if it does go to that. What can we expect in general over the next few days when it comes to this preliminary hearing?
Sure. So again, a preliminary hearing is not about guilt or innocence. It's simply about whether or not there's enough evidence to hold the case over for trial. So the prosecutors don't have to show all their cards. They're going to show enough cards or enough evidence to simply tell the judge that we have probable cause here. So what you're going to see is you're going to see testimony from certain witnesses, mainly investigators. You might see camera footage from the university. You'll hear evidence regarding DNA that ties him to the rifle, that ties him to bullets, that ties him to the towel that was wrapped, that wrapped the rifle, and other evidence, such as ballistic evidence, that is all tied in together.
Mm-hmm. So now you just sort of outlined what we know so far, and you know, to the layman, it sounds like a mountain of evidence that points to this proceeding to trial. Would it be unusual for you to see this not go to trial, given everything that we know up to this point?
I think it'll eventually go to trial, but here the stage is not really whether it's going to be a plea or whether it's going to go to trial. It's not a win or a loss for the defense. The defense is going to lose a preliminary hearing. 99% of the time they lose a preliminary hearing. So they're not looking to really, win this. What they're looking to is preserve issues for trial, preserve issues for possible appeal later on down the line, and to get an indication as to the state's case, right? Remember, the defense doesn't have to present any evidence right now. They're just going to listen. I always say you have 2 years for a reason. They're going to do a lot of listening here and probably not a lot of speaking to a certain degree.
Tell me a little bit about the difficulty for both sides, prosecution and defense, when the process takes a long time. As we were just sort of chatting about, we're almost a year since the assassination actually occurred, and there hasn't even been, Tyler Robinson hasn't entered a plea yet. This is our first time of having a preliminary hearing. Is that difficult to maintain momentum for a prosecutor or a defense attorney? Because it just takes a long time. There's so much to gather, so much to comb through.
Yeah, the wheels of justice turn slowly. That's what I always tell my clients. This is turning extremely slow. It almost feels like it's not moving. I mean, it's been 10 months, I believe, and we still haven't had a preliminary hearing. That's almost unheard of in a situation like this. I think it favors the defense, personally. I think the longer a case goes, the more issues pop up, the more motions that are filed, and it becomes more complicated for the prosecution. I also think the prosecution has a lot of pressure. There's all this evidence that we allegedly hear, right? They should win this case. The longer it goes, the more likely, that the prosecutors are going to potentially make a mistake.
Right.
Okay? But there is a lot of evidence from what I see.
The other interesting thing, too, is that we were talking about the hypothetical situation, which would be if death penalty gets taken off the table, maybe Tyler Robinson takes a plea deal. We don't have much time. Do you think that's a possibility where they maybe renege on the death penalty?
I doubt it. I really doubt it. I mean, you never know. There's still a lot of court that can happen here, right? We don't have an arraignment yet. We don't even have any negotiations yet. We don't know what's going to happen. It's going to result, part of that's going to be, see what happens based on the preliminary hearing, right? Mm-hmm. If the preliminary hearing is successful and the charges are approved, then the death penalty is going on.
Yeah.
I don't see right now a lot of negotiation happening.
Okay, Matthew Fakhoury, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. President